Peace and blessings, everybody. This is another episode at Tahir Dalila. Thank you for tuning in. In this series, we talk everything about women entrepreneurship, fitness, mental health, holistic awareness, holistic schooling, conscious living, and more. So, one of the things that I've been noticing in terms of a trend with a lot of people that I've been working with, adolescents mainly, but even my own colleagues and people of my age, let's say between 20 and 30, is that skipping the writing down notes. I think that's one of the most crucial components to success. And one of the things about successful people is that in every walk of life, they became so successful because they were extremely accountable for their actions. And what other way can we be accountable if we aren't able to look back and reflect, okay, well, what happened here? And a lot of the times, our day to day is going by so quick. I don't know about some of y'all, but for me especially, time has been going so fast. And so it's often hard to like stop and pause during things that are happening throughout your day. So sometimes it happens that, oh my gosh, I achieved a goal today. And take a minute to write it down. You can't manage or improve something until you measure it. Extremely important. The best tool for being accountable is to carry a little book and write down every decision that you make. This is from the book Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. And I find this to be quite important. If I showed you guys all the books, the notebooks and the little pads that I have, you probably would not believe that that's how much that I have, but I do. And I love writing. I've always loved writing, but I think as you grow older, it becomes a little bit more evolved, in the sense that at one point you were just, accounting for your feelings, and now it's like, okay, am I measuring down my progress, and how does that look like? Another thing I want to say is that you owe it to yourself and your dreams to get serious about how much time you spent, how much money you invest, and all the energy that you use. And tracking makes you aware of your habits, and obviously habits make you fail or succeed. So one of the things that I started doing in my own notebook, especially with social media postings, is on the right hand side of my notebook, I actually track not what I post, but how often I post. And I try to make it an accountability tool, because I'm looking at it, Monday through Thursday or Tuesday through Friday, and I'm seeing, okay, for what account have I posted? How many times have I posted? And what does this mean to me? What do I notice about the trends? Am I improving? Am I gaining new clients? Am I gaining visuals? All of these things. So I can't emphasize enough how important it is to have a journal, and don't feel intimidated. Even just writing one sentence a day can really improve your life significantly. If you don't have time throughout the day, at the very least, make it a note to yourself that before you sleep, think about, what have I learned today? And that's actually one of the things that Leo Buscaglia talks about, a professor at USC at one point, and he taught actually love. And I've done the same thing as well. I've taught a love course in high school for some of my students who remember. And he says, I always made it a habit that before I went to bed, I asked myself, what have I learned? And just, do the additional step that it takes. Have a little notebook right beside your bed stool, but make it mandatory upon yourself. I'm going to write one thing, even if it's, I don't remember what I did today. Because then what happens is you come the next day and you're like, oh, okay, I don't remember what happened. I'm going to make an improvement, a 1% improvement. And James Clear, by the way, in his book, The Atomic Habits, he talks about this too. So making 1% improvement over a course of 365 days. Now, obviously, when you make a 1% improvement every day, you can obviously accumulate an enormous amount of change by the end of the year. So I hope this information was really useful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to share if you found this beneficial, and I really look forward to reading what you guys have to say. So definitely comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on this subject.